Ladies and gentlemen, our very last game of the day for EU Day 2. BLUMR versus VPM. Losers Bracket Game 3. We love Game 3 so much that I'm dragging Puddin with me beyond what we streamed yesterday. So, let's take a look.
It's fine.
Hashtag this is fine. So let's take a look at our setup here. We've got a Dazed in a Gearing with not Torpedo spec, gun spec, and regular. Interesting. We've got Lunexia in a Daring gun stuffs. We got KMS Aegir Dragon Mo in a almost like a I don't know spec because he's going for torpedoes, yet he's got the unique upgrade for the guns. Reactions in a Gdansk. For cruisers, ABAX 21 in a unique upgrade Des Moines. Best player Aegis in a Petropavlovsk. There's the unique upgrade for the Petro. And then we have a Manitar with reload. Kyuda Saruhi in the Montana. That's a sniper spec Montana with the boosted DCP module in slot 1. And Tempest, I don't know, in the Kremlin, full tank build.
For VPM here, we're going to start with Gearing, which is running Ledge Mod with the longer smoke module also, and torpedoes.
That's the COTS build.
Moskva is, well, I might as well just call this one the COTS build too. Unique mod with more radar. No surprise there. Des Moines, once again, unique mod with accuracy. Interesting choice there.
Yep.
And to nobody's surprise, a Montana that is quick scope traverse. The Daring that is going into Bravo or playing the bottom of Bravo, depending on what you're looking at for map, is running Pew Pew and definitely has, I don't know which special captain cuts turret traverse faster. Heading off to Seaside, or Chocolate as I like to call it, is the Ragnar with Pew Pew, not running the longer radar. Interesting. Followed by Salem with reload, longer radar. We have a Napoli, which is secondary and range for his main battery. And another 360 quick scope Montana.
That's
not
right.
Like I didn't call it. Can't bring a Vermont, bring a Montana.
That's the problem. Now, reminder, Vermont and Hargamo are the banned ships for this particular game. I was going to say something. One thing I want to highlight while we have a few moments before all the craziness begins. The DCP slot in Module 1 is really handy for American battleships because their DCP lasts a longer time base. It's 20 seconds instead of the normal 10. So the result of that is the DCP module adds another 40% to uptime. So that's 28 seconds of invulnerability to fire and flood, engine, and rudder, which comes in really handy if you're planning on being shot at a lot, which seems to happen when you're a battleship in COTS. Just look at our last round.
I don't think all the modules in the world would have saved those battleships. Just too many shooting.
Right. Unique upgrade with the DCP upgrade might have allowed that Montana to live for another 30 seconds. But you never know.
Mean, that one salvo can be a difference maker at times.
Yes.
Interesting. It looks like A side is kite side for both teams. It looks like VPM chose the audible spot for the Moskva to cover Bravo. At least for the south side.
Yeah. It looks like VPM is doing a more balanced kind of set. Actually, both of them kind of are going more balanced.
I dare say they're a little bit more heavy on B, and I would say heavy because you have two destroyers. One baits the radar, the other one gets the cap.
Yeah, VPM is heavier in B cap, and Blue Mermaids or BLUMR are heavier at C cap, for right now at least. We got Minotaur now in smoke, popping the radar, trying to see if there's anybody within radar range. Thing is, when you pop that smoke, you know, you tell people, hey, there's a cruiser probably here, so why would you go up to it? And I say that as Mr. Poopy Butthole 6 decided, I'm just going to approach the smoke. Surely nothing bad can come from this. And he gets radared, takes one salvo. The biggest problem, though, is they know who's there. Daring for BLUMR took some hits, as well as VPM. Ooh, VPM's Ragnar's almost dead. 1600 and falling quickly.
Here starts the blind shots on him. I'm not sure. I can't tell if the Des Moines radar has the range.
It does. He is still radared.
He doesn't survive this.
Nope. First blood goes to BLUMR.
I think the dogs are upset with the EU clans.
I mean, it's okay. Everybody else seems to like them, so you know.
Either that or they didn't like the Ragnar play.
Let's go with that. Still, VPM manages to grab the A cap since the Yu Yang was forced to stay with the Minotaur, since that's a smoke Yu Yang. Kremlin for BLUMR going already into C. That's a very early, like, shove. I guess they wanted to basically say, this is our cap. Leave it alone.
I find it interesting that the Montana's rotated over to A, or starting to push into A with a YY there.
Now this is a very aggressive position for this Kremlin to go in farther south. You said the Montana. Oh, I see it. You're talking about the VPM Montana.
Yeah, VPM at Alpha.
Yep. Well, he doesn't necessarily... Yeah, I guess at this point he probably knows that's the YY. Because the smoke didn't last as long as a gearing smoke would.
But, I mean, they're desperately trying to get this Minotaur kill.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, right? They were heavy at mid, and they didn't get mid. And C-cap is already covered, and you can see there's a freaking Kremlin there. Like, you ain't getting C anytime soon, right? So A is the logical choice to you know, switch to pivot to, as Panty's Montana will take 2 torpedoes from the gearing there. That's ouch. And he just happens to do that right in front of the Kremlin. Congratulations to the Salem Bring Me Coffee RR for actually staying put, despite a Kremlin being right there. Like, literally, he just sails forward, turns his turrets, and just smashes him off the face of the earth, right through the face.
Well, I mean, you know the Kremlin's going to stop there, because he's got to be worried about Napoli torps.
Hmm?
You know, why make that... Why even try to round that corner?
I suppose.
You know, all you got to do is push everybody back.
That's true. I mean, this is the safer play. At the same time, Napoli torps... Looking at where the Napoli is, I wouldn't be worried about it, right? You're talking
But I mean,
a couple, maybe.
I mean, you've got that, and then what's your option? Show broadside to a Salem, or show your broadside to the Montana? Like, those are still both bad choices. And then on top of that, you know, Napoli's torpedoes, right? Just reverse, you control it, keep the Salem locked in its position. You know, just keep these guys locked in a position, focus out, you know, one ship. I would focus the Napoli. And, you know, then you're going to force the Salem to have to do something.
Take a look at VPM's Montana in A. They took him out of A, and maybe it's a good thing they did. He just narrowly dodges Gdansk torpedoes and also the Yang's deep water torpedoes. And it looks like maybe Mr. Poopy Butthole took a torpedo earlier because he's quite low on HP now. Just helps his adrenaline rush.
I think if I was just Kremlin at this point, I would actually just wait for my reload, turn my guns, and just go yeet the Salem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I mean. Just go out and do it. Who's there to stop you at this point? Nobody. Ooh, daring on daring action. Like Napoli can't do it quickly enough. So that's a Salem that's off the board. The thing is, BLUMR doesn't need the Salem off the board. They're perfectly happy with this board position.
Like, the daring is throwing himself away. I think we're going to trade darings here.
Yes. There goes one. Other is still detected. There goes the other.
Yeah, like, I questioned that daring play. Like, I would have sent my daring to just YOLO this Kremlin.
Well, that's probably why the other daring was there, to stop that from happening.
I would have came out in front with the Salem.
I mean, why not? What's this Kremlin going to be able to do with that?
But and the reason I say come from the same, it's a safer play to guarantee the YOLO.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, regardless, at this point, I think VPM has to find a way in, and they're gonna try the B cap, as the smokescreen thing is still working for them up on the 1-2 line.
I think they're going to be able to flip this cap. Montana's definitely going to take some damage, but are they going to at least be able to get the other Montana?
Mm-hmm.
Right, because he is low enough to where, you know, a Moskva and a Montana shooting at him not going to be the best options for him.
Yep.
But it looks like Petro Kremlin maybe took a crack at the Moskva and just said nope.
Nice kill there from those guys in the channel. They saw the Moskva bow in. That was a big mistake on the part of Captain Obvious. And that's definitely a clip moment.
But I mean, that's one of those. Who are you going to show broadside to yet again?
Right. And he put himself in that position. That's the thing, right? Like.
And more importantly, I think they failed to get this Montana kill because he was able to get the heal, and now your Montana's just died because
there he goes.
broadside to too many things.
There he goes. This game coming up all BLUMR.
You know, that forces your Des Moines Gearing to stop pushing YY Minotaur.
Yep.
But I think it's too little too late for VPM to get back into this.
Well, and look at the Salem. He's moved up far enough. The Kremlin's just going to come and end him. If he doesn't die already. Here it comes. Whack. 43 seconds left. Who's going to be the next one to die? I need my death pick. Especially this one, because this is the only one we've seen. Come on, guys. Where's my death pick?
Maybe Napoli?
Napoli is my guess. He's broadside to the Kremlin. Kremlin's reloading, though. They have to know this game is over. Oh, there it is, Des Moines, all the way on the other side. Oh, they're making me fly all the way over there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Napoli barely survives the game.
Oof. All right. Congratulations to the Blue Mermaids for winning.
And all they lost was a daring. Traded a daring.
And that daring, like I said, he did his job, right? He completely blocked the other daring from even thinking about getting behind that Kremlin.
Right. Like, I think that was, like I said, the risky call. Would have taken a safer, you know, you're going to guarantee the Kremlin stuff.